In this video, I'm going to show you how to instantly relieve nerve pain in your back and legs. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from Spine Care in St. Joseph, Michigan. So if you're dealing with sharp, stabbing nerve pain in the lower back or that classic lightning bolt going down the leg in the form of sciatica, this is a video you're not going to want to miss. I'm going to go over very easy, effective exercises that are geared towards taking pressure off pinched nerves off the spinal disc in the lower back and hopefully giving quick relief. All of these exercises can be done at home, don't require any special equipment, and again, may give quick relief even in as little as 30 seconds. Make sure to check out the end of this video too, because I'm going to show a couple exercises that you can do right on your couch. So let's get started and get rid of that lower back pain, that leg pain right now. So here's a great pinched nerve pain relief exercise that you can pretty much do anywhere, at home or at work. It doesn't require any special equipment other than a door frame, so I do hope you have that. This is known as a door cobra, and I'm going to show two different variations, so go through both, take what is most effective at getting rid of that lower back pain, that pinching nerve pain going down the leg. Starting off, I'm going to take my toes, place them flush against the bottom of the door frame. My hands are going to grip a little bit overhead just like this. Let's lean back just a little bit from that door frame. The movement from here is very easy. What I want to do is take my belly button towards the door frame, just the belly button. So move through your hips, through the pelvis, just like this. The upper back should kind of stay nice and stationary. When you do this, you're going to feel a very good stretch pretty much from the pelvis, the lower back, all the way up through here. It's putting the back into extension, a very good backwards movement that again takes pressure off the lower back. Go forward as much as you can. Once we hit a very comfortable stretch, we want to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition, try to take the belly button towards the door just a little bit more. If you do find that your belly button is hitting the door and you need a little bit more of a stretch, just lean further back like this and then do the same thing. You can really control that amount of stretch just by leaning further back from the door, but again, only go to your comfort level. If the second variation, what I'm going to do is put pretty much my belly button this time flush against the door. So my toes, my belly button flush against the door. I'm going to take my thumbs right here and then put it over the lower back, over the spot that we feel that we're having the most amount of pain. So let's say it's right here for me. I'm going to push forward like this so my belly button does not lift off the door, and I'm going to just lift my upper back like this off the door at this point. So I'm going back with my upper back, pressing forward with my thumbs at the same time. This feels really good. It should be a very, very deep stretch into the lower back. Again, only to your comfort level. Hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition also, go back just a little bit further. And then from there, what you can do is start to switch over different spots as needed. Experiment with it, really explore the area, and any spots that you feel helps offer more pain relief, even more so down into the legs, throw more repetitions in.
This exercise is what I like to call the door decompress, because we're going to be using a door, but we're also going to help decompress the lower back. That is, take pressure off spinal discs that might be bulging or herniating off to one side, causing a pinched nerve, leading to sciatic leg pain. We need a couple things. The first being a large can of soup. You can also use a foam roller if you have one. The next being a medium-sized hand drying towel for extra comfort.
Let's start off on our back just like this. You can roll up a towel or use a pillow for your neck too if you need it. But we want our hips, our knees in a nice straight line. Our knees are going to be bent at 90 degrees. I'm going to press from my legs into my heels into the door for a stable anchor point. I do recommend wearing shoes for this exercise because it will offer more grip, making this exercise a little bit easier to do. But what we want to do is take our soup can, put it lengthwise over the lower back, center it over the spine too. Put it over the spot that you feel is the most painful. Just lift up with your legs like this, place the soup can, and then slowly start to lower your butt down towards the floor. When you do this, just let gravity take your body weight at the beginning. This should be a very nice, comfortable stretch that's putting extension or a backwards curve into our lower back. This helps take pressure off those spinal discs. If you feel like you need to intensify this stretch, just use your leg strength to press down into the can even more, because it will help increase that extension. But we want to go to a very comfortable stretch, Hold this for 30 seconds. Do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Let that tension out. When you need to relax and take a breather, just lift your legs up like this. Lift the butt up, and then just simply repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition also, drive down a little bit more to help intensify that stretch. If you do find that this exercise is extremely comfortable, it just offers a lot of pain relief, you can hold this position for an extended period of time, several minutes if you feel comfortable. Grab a book, your phone, an iPad, just focus on reducing that tension as much as you can. But from there, you can move the can all the way up to the top of the lower back. You can move it all the way down. Experiment with different spots. Any of them that feel like it offers a little bit more pain relief, throw more repetitions in there. But if you want to take this to the next level, what I do is incorporate a little bit more dynamic movement in there. Let's go back to that original position. I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to place them on my hips just like this. Let's build a pelvic tilt. So what I'm going to do is rock my pelvis forward and backward very, very slowly. It should take you a couple seconds to go all the way up and a couple seconds to go all the way down. Your back should feel like it's kind of rolling over that soup can, and this usually feels really good. It just helps put the back into a little bit more motion to relieve more pressure into those spinal discs. But do this nice and slow for about 10 to 15 complete repetitions. From there, experiment by raising and lowering the soup can and throw more repetitions into spots that you feel just need it a little bit more. I hope this gives very quick lower back and leg pain relief. So this is one of my absolute favorite low back and sciatic leg pain exercises. I give it to my patients all the time. It's known as a wall lean stretch. We just need a door or a wall. The hardest part about this exercise is just knowing what side to put towards the door. So if you do have leg pain in the form of sciatica going down one side of the leg, put the side that doesn't hurt, the good side, towards the door. Remember, good door. So in this case, I'm going to demonstrate if I had left-sided sciatic leg pain. My feet go together. They're going to be spaced roughly about a foot away from that door. What I'm going to do from here is just take my upper body and lean into the door. So what I'm doing is making sure that my shoulder really leans into that door. There's no space from my shoulder, elbow to my hand right here. It's flush. It's a nice anchor point. The other hand goes on the hip just like this. What I'm going to do is slowly press this hip towards the door. When you do this, you're going to feel a lot of good stretch happen into the lower back, into the hips. So only go to your comfort level. The goal with this exercise is to take pressure off the bad side and force it towards the middle, so it's taking pressure off that pinched nerve. When you do this, notice if that leg pain starts to come back up also. That's known as centralization. That's what we're looking for. So while doing this exercise, if you don't feel as much traveling pain, you know it is working for you. Once we hit a very comfortable stretch, let's hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather, and then simply repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition, try to drive that hip further towards the wall. If this right here becomes a little bit too easy, you can make it harder by just simply spacing your feet out from the wall, because that way you can lean into it a little bit more. If you don't have leg pain going on, but just more generalized low back pain, you can do this on both sides. So give it a try. If it feels like it helps out on both, do it on both sides. But it's just a wonderful way to really take pressure off pinched nerves very quickly. So here is a great stretch that can really take pressure off pinched nerves and bulging discs in the back using just a couch. What I'm going to do is go up to the armrest of a couch. If it's not built like this, or you don't feel that your couch is sturdy, you can do this at the edge of a bed. But let's put a pillow or towel over the armrest and then position our lower back on up over the couch. Our hips, our legs are going to be off of it. The hips and the knees should be straight down towards the floor, knees bent roughly at 90 degrees. The toes can just rest comfortably on the floor like this. I'm going to start off with a chin tuck. That is taking my chin towards my chest, and I'm going to prop myself up on my elbows like this. Already, I'm feeling a very comfortable stretch. Gravity is really pulling on my lower body weight to pretty much open up my back. If this feels comfortable and it's offering back pain and leg pain relief, you can hold this position for several minutes. Grab a book, use your phone, just take your mind off of it. You want to do nice, slow, controlled breathing while doing these exercises too, because they'll help take more tension out. If you want to take this one to the next level, what we're going to do is straighten the arms out like this at the elbow, and then I'm going to grip into the couch with my fingers. From there, I'm going to pull forward with my fingers, and this will intensify that stretch into the lower back, so really concentrate on feeling that. I actually feel it pretty much from the base of my neck all the way down into my lower back. It feels really good. But try to hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather by going back up on your elbows like this. But you want to repeat this for about 5 complete repetitions. With each repetition, challenge yourself to pull yourself forward even more, because it's only going to give you a deeper stretch, hopefully take more pressure off pinched nerves and bulging discs, and offer more pain relief into the back and possibly that sciatica leg pain. If the video helped and gave you relief, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching.